Hey guys, welcome back. Right, I'm going to be quickly brief here. This is the highlights of the war. Basically, I was going to say that I was going to do a cinematic style where I was going to have mission control saying enemy Dershon bomber spotted, which was the first bit, and then scramble the interceptors, blah blah blah. So this is Mid-Naught, Petery and Austin getting out of the barracks, going into the UAZ, heading off to the interceptors. And yeah, even the highlights is about 10-12 minutes or something like that. So the full thing would have took me so many hours and days to edit properly. So yeah, I am kind of sorry. I did want to make it really good, but so what you're really going to see now is just loads of random fighting, explosions, and you probably won't know what's going on half the time. But I had to get this done so you could see it, I guess. So they're just manning the interceptors and then they'll take off. I'm not going to talk through it all, I'm just going to put some music now. And then I'll talk again near the end, so enjoy. Alright, so Austin and Timothy from the Minmanians survived up in orbit, but they kind of crashed their crafts. But Austin's actually kept the drive stage, and he had just about enough left to actually get back home. So I got him home okay, and then I sent up the Salvation to collect Timothy. I did use the cable attachment system, but for some reason the hook come off and I couldn't retrieve the pod, so I just show you Timothy getting into the Salvation and then that landing again. But yeah, he got down okay. So I saved them both, and the Dershans, what you saw at the end there was Jared Twirl, the tank driver, after crashing, well, blowing his own tank up and flying around, he managed to get into orbit with RCS, and then Aragon went and picked him up with the Eagle, and they escaped, and they're currently in an orbit around the sun between Cabin and Duna, so they get home soon, I guess. So yeah, this is just taking Timothy back down. A lot of buildings were blown up, but we've still got quite a bit down here. There's no caffeine facility, no military stuff. The observatory and the VTOL died, and so did the headquarters, the Minmus intelligence headquarters. So there you go, there's the death list. I'd like to take a minute's silence to pay respect to these brave Kerbals. I was going to play music here, but obviously I'm talking, so yeah. Okay, so this is the D.M.S. Lilith, the Dershan Majesty's ship. This was a bit of a crazy beast to build, and a really big challenge to get all this correct. I'm pretty proud though of how I did it and what I did, like fuel wise especially. It's just 2 stages, and yeah, my fuel and RCS and everything worked out perfectly. This big 4 cluster at the bottom is just to get us up into orbit, which it does, and then I ditched that, and then I got 4 like nuclear engines on the second stage, which gets us all the way over into orbit and deorbits us too. So it's pretty cool. I didn't even test it or check, you know, the delta V and all that, how I should have. I just guessed and it worked out pretty well. Because yeah, testing this, I probably killed around 110 Kerbals just testing, because the cockpit is like the on the side of the ship, these big things at the top here, those sticky out things, I put one on each side to try and balance it out. But yeah, this has got all moving parts and it's pretty cool. It's really heavy too, so I kind of carried a, you know, sea aircraft carrier over to another planet, and it's harder to do than even my bigger builds, like the hotel and things was bigger, or maybe around the same, I guess, I don't know. But that was really light, so it was easy. I could just deploy parachutes and let it drop down. This one I needed to use the engines to slow down so it didn't rip itself apart. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of it because it was really hard to do. So I'm gonna stop talking, put a little bit of music, and then I guess I'll talk near the end when we're down, and yeah, show you what it's capable of and what it does. And we've also got a couple of little fighters inside which I haven't showed you. So anyway, enjoy, and I'll talk again soon. Alright, so we're coming in now. I actually got pretty scared when I was doing this. You can see how low we are on fuel, but I was just looking at the speed and hoping that the parachutes will hurry up and open. Not yet, because we're still quite high, but we do. Okay, maybe we're not that high. I can't see because the preview's tiny, so that's what I'm using to see. But yeah, our meters per second over the surface seemed really fast, and I was just thinking, as soon as those parachutes open, this is going to pull to pieces, but it don't. And then I dropped the engines because we don't need them, but they don't blow up, which is kind of annoying. I did just cheat and use the laser mod to zap them. So yeah, we're coming down now. I know I said it earlier as well, but I was actually really proud of this. This was the hardest thing I've actually had to deploy and send over to somewhere. And I've made some pretty crazy things, big things, but this was the hardest. So there you go, touchdown quite rough. A few wheels got broken, but we can fix them. Oh yeah, I also forgot. I forgot who's over here now. I think it's. Oh yeah, got rid of the parachutes as well. I was just trying to get rid of all the parts I could. And there you go. There's the ramps opening. And we've got 2 fighters there with 6 missiles on, 4 small laser missiles, and 2 medium-sized cruise missiles. And we've got this lift, which takes them up to the mobile runway. So when we want to take off, yeah, I'm just getting out. I couldn't see there, but I think it's Deadly Midi and I really can't remember who. There's 2 guys up there. You can probably see in the video. So yeah, I'm just going to repair all the wheels now. Yeah, I should have sent an engineer over because a few of you wanted to be engineers. So I should have sent one over, I guess. But the people in there were sufficient. But yeah, you see the ramps aren't flush with the floor. On curbing they were. I'm a little worried about that. I'm hoping it's because we're on a hill, but I don't think it is. Oh yeah, and I just wanted to show you the little missiles here. So we've got that white cruise missile and 2 smaller ones, the black ones. They're all laser targeted with cameras, so that'll be fun. And I did test the jets actually take off this runway. Easy. I did it on curbing, so they'll definitely do it on Duna because it's lower. So I'm packing it back up now. Fix the wheels and we're gonna have a little drive. This thing's quite hard to steer once it gets going, and I went full screen and I didn't realise we were going like 30 meters per second, so it just wouldn't turn once I got going. I was just looking for some flat land. Sorry man, I've got a bit of a cold coming on. But yeah, I was trying to find some flat land, but I just couldn't find any. We're actually travelling quite fast now. I didn't realise. So I will try to find flat land just to test, but look, the ramps still don't touch the floor. So the jets will be pretty hard to get on there. To refuel them, basically. But yeah, I have a plan. I'll make a little device, a fueling post with a slide underneath docking port, because the docking port is just underneath. So I'll make it on like a little mobile rover or something, so it could just slide under and refuel the jets. And yeah, I ran out of footage, by the way. I kind of recorded the footage, but I would go record more, but it's late and I want to get this done. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. We'll obviously visit that again soon and make use of it. So thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed it.